You also should be able to work backwards. If you're given the chemical formula, you should be able to figure out the name. If you're given the name, you can figure out the chemical formula. So these two examples, FeCl3 versus ZnCl2, both of these involve transition metals. Iron is not a transition metal that we know what charge it makes. It's an unknown charge we can't predict from the periodic table. Zinc, however, remember zinc was always a positive 2, so we know the charge of the zinc. That means we don't need to give the Roman numerals for zinc because everyone knows that zinc is always a positive 2. So we would name this without Roman numerals. ZnCl2 is just zinc, then a space, and chloride. However, FeCl3, we need Roman numerals, and we don't know which version of iron we used until we compare it with what we bonded it to. And remember the key, all ionic compounds have a neutral charge, so all positives and negatives have to add up to a total of 0. In other words, we could do the crisscross in reverse, or we could look at the fact that we have 3 of these chlorine ions, and each chlorine ion was a -1 charge, so that's a total of -3 from the anions. The whole thing has to add up to 0, so the iron had to be the +3 version. That's the only way we can get +3 plus -3. That's the only way we can get a neutral compound. So FeCl3 is not iron chloride, it's iron, parentheses, Roman numeral 3, then chloride.